Oh, we know you're kind of mad at us right now because we haven't put videos up in 2 weeks, so we're really sorry. Like, we're really sorry.
But we're back now.
Yes, we're back. And we promised we were only away for a very, very good reason, because guess what? Do you want to tell them or should I tell them?
You want to tell them?
We moved into our new apartment!
Yay! Yep, we're staying in our new apartment right now.
Yes.
We got all of the stuff moved in, so we're good to go. We're back. We're ready for some good content.
Yes, hopefully next time, we send you guys some videos, there'll be something behind us. It won't be so like, nothing right now going on. But yeah, we're working on it because again, we just moved in, so we're getting settled. Decorating is not the first priority right now, so we'll work on it. But yeah, so again, we've been away for good reason. We promise we will not let it happen again. We will never go 2 weeks without, well, I can't say never because things happen, but for now, we will not go another 2 weeks without posting.
We will make it up to you.
Yes, I promise we will make it up to you, I swear. Okay, guys, so today we're going to be talking about actor websites.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that I've actually had some friends recently ask me on like, what should I be putting on it and how should it look and just the basic fundamentals of what should be on a website, which honestly I'm surprised because I'm like, someone's asking me for advice.
Yeah, websites are huge. You need to have a good website.
Yes. Even as I will show you guys, there are even some celebrities out there that still have very active websites that they, have all their stuff on. So it is very, very important. I cannot stress how important it is.
And they're super simple to get one.
Yes, they really are. Some website, I know there's Wix that I made mine on. Some people use GoDaddy. What are some of the other ones?
I forget. There's one that businesses use, but I can't remember.
Yeah, there are a number of platforms.
I think it's WordPress, something like that.
Yeah, there are a number of platforms you could use to build a website, and they're super easy. Sometimes they don't use a lot.
You can use people like me who can build websites.
That is very true.
You can go on like Fiverr and pay like $5-10 for somebody to build your website. They usually do that. So yeah, there's plenty of ways to do it. It's very simple. You could do it in a day, easily. You really could, especially if you don't want to make yours super complicated, or if you do just wait on that. Just focus on the basic things you need right now, and that'll be good enough to go. Cool.
So yeah.
So what should we know about your website?
So what you should know about my website, which I'll talk to you guys more so in a second when I show it to you, is that for me, I just wanted to make it fairly simple. As we said, you don't want to overcomplicate it. I've had it for a while, and as we just said, I kind of built on it as I had it. When you make your website for the first time, you don't know everything that's supposed to be on there. So I kind of added to it as time went on, added some more stuff that I worked on. I made it a little bit more personal to me, all that sort of thing. So we're getting in there. Having all our materials on there and everything. So I feel good about my website. Just saying. But yeah. So especially if you're a new actor who hasn't built their website yet, or if you're an actor that has no idea what to put on their stuff. I'm not saying I'm a professional, so nobody say like, oh, she knows exactly what she's doing. I'm just going by sort of my own experiences and what I was told in school to put on my website, and like other, actors and people that I've worked with. So yeah. Also, I will say, and I'll probably harp on this more later, but I would definitely, if you're really not sure of like certain things to do or how exactly you want to showcase your website, look at celebrity websites. They might be a little bit hard to find, but if you look at celebrity websites, you'll kind of see like how they should be made. Obviously, when you first start out, it's going to be a little bit different because when it's a celebrity, people know them, so they don't have to sort of push out their work so much, but still you'll get a better idea of like what should be on there, what people are looking for when they go to your website, and all that sort of thing.
Cool. Yeah, I will also put in the description my website that I used for my portfolio when I was job hunting and everything. So you guys can see what that looks like. I pretty much built that from scratch personally and did that in like a few hours. It was pretty easy. So we can do that, and so you guys can see that one too. Yeah,
and I could probably also put my website on there too, even though, again, we're going to go right through it in a second, but I'll probably put that if anyone wants to go back to it or take their own time to look at it. So yeah.
Cool. All right. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
off by looking at my website. And of course, I already have it saved on here because I look at it all the time. And in case anyone wants to ever check it out, just go to elizajvargas.com and you'll find it. It should, I don't know if it'll be the first one up for you guys, but obviously for me it is. And we're going to give it a second to load. Sometimes it can be a little fussy. Okay. So I want you to take into account what are the first few things you see. First, you see my name on the side here, and then you have a little menu bar over here, which for whatever reason isn't working, but it'll take you to certain sections of my page. It'll also say in the top corner here on the tab, it'll say Actress Eliza J. Vargas, because you want to make sure when people go to your site that they know who exactly you are and what the purpose of this site is and what they're going to be saying.
J. Vargas.
Okay, so we're going to turn this down for a little bit.
My name is Eliza J. Vargas.
Non-newbie actors, you might recognize this as a slate, and for those of you who don't know what a slate is, it's when you introduce yourself in a audition or in a reel to show some personality, but also to say your name, and you want to make sure you say it clearly so people can know exactly how to say and pronounce your name. But for me, because I get asked if I speak Spanish a lot, I did mine in English and Spanish. And I thought to myself, because they say technically you're supposed to have a slate at the beginning of all your videos, I figured why not very first thing to introduce people to my site, I'm going to have my slate right there front and center. So there you go. Then I have my name, and then I have my favorite quote, which is just a little personal touch of mine. And then next we have the About Me. So one thing you'll hear from a lot of acting teachers or people in the business in general will say it's very, very important to have a bio. So when you have a bio, you should definitely have it on your website, but you'll also be asked for it on a lot of casting sites. Now, why this is important is because, again, it helps casting directors, managers, agents, anyone who's looking to work with you. It gives them a little bit more of an idea of who you are, what you've done, why you're in this business, and beyond just being an actor, it shows who you are as a person. So that's also very important. Then we have my career. So I kind of have my things that I've done along with my schooling in the same section. And I'm not a huge fan of the way it's laid out, but this is what I'm working with right now. So also another thing is anything you really want to showcase first or the most, you tend to want to put first. So because I really want to go into film and TV, I have this as the very first thing here. And then I have theater and web series, commercials, and all that other stuff. And then you want to make sure that everything's kind of lined up. I know for me, it's kind of hard on here, and I spent a lot of time trying to fix it to get it to look the way that I wanted to. But make sure it just looks neat. It has everything you've been on there. I know for me personally, I've had mixed statements on this or mixed views on this, but some people have told me that if I ever have extra work, which is a lot of the film and TV right now, not to put it on your resume because it makes it seem like that's all you're capable of. But I've had others also tell me, like my old manager, say that, you know, when you don't have a lot to put on your resume, you want to have everything that you've ever done. So it just helps to fill up your resume, and just don't put extra, put whatever you were doing that day. And sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on the person. Okay, so next we have news and updates. So for me, I just, put one of my new headshots because I thought it would look nice. And, you want to really make sure you utilize those headshots. But right now, okay, I just relocated to Georgia. So I wanted to make sure people knew that, put a little stuff about it, and saying how I'm excited to see what comes next as I've moved here to Georgia. And then we have all my headshots and videos. So I'll let these load first. But okay, so at the very top, I have some of my headshots. I have some videos from stuff that I did in college. And then, that's some on-screen time I had in one show I was background for, and then the commercial that I did. Again, just showcasing what I've done and then showing all my character types in my headshots. Some people will argue that you want to have your headshots in one space and all your videos in another, but I kind of like having them mixed up because then you can decide what you want to look at. Of course, I also have another little quote here, but also I just kind of like the layout of this. So that's something everyone individually can play with as they want. There really is no right or wrong way to do that. So yeah. And at the bottom here, for those of you who have heard me talk about it on the YouTube channel, I have a demo reel, which we'll get to in a second. But because it's not super professional, or because of the fact that it's kind of short and it's only of one clip, I kind of made my own clips. So I actually follow this page on Facebook where there was a Hollywood talent manager there that said if you don't have a lot of material or you're new in the acting world, make your own acting clips with all your character types. So that's what I did. So I did my mean girl, my airhead, my diva, which is not playing, and the girl next door. So it showcases all the character types that I'm trying to go for, I think that I could play, as well as, you know, having the different character types here in my headshots. And it just gives people that don't know me or haven't worked with me before an idea of what I'm capable of. So, and then here, of course, it comes to a very weird part in the video, but here's my demo reel, and this is a short film, student film that I did a while back. And it's always important to have this. Again, this is another thing where some people might argue that because I put at the very bottom, it doesn't showcase what I can do right away. I feel like it's a kind of nice last minute thing, especially for some people who just scroll through the website very quickly. They can see immediately, okay, there's a video and she's in the video, she's doing her thing. Great, cool, that's awesome. So you want to make sure you have that on there so that way people who might want to hire you think, okay, this is something that I could see that shows what they're capable of, that they've actually done in a production of some sort. Great, this gives me reason to hire her. And then at the very bottom, we have the contact me. So what I like about Wix is that when you have someone contact you through here, it doesn't go directly to your email, it goes through a third party, which is nice because you do have a little bit of privacy if, you know, some random person does decide to email you that isn't in casting or an agency or all that stuff. But it is also nice because it does give those, you know, real industry people a chance to get in touch with you if they do want to meet with you. Actually, my last manager contacted me through my website this way, so that was actually pretty cool. And there's a subscribe form here, but I don't really have anything for that. So that's kind of just there. It's part of Wix's website, how they build their websites when you do things through Wix, which I will say what I loved about making my website through Wix, it was super, super simple. I got to play around with a lot of their templates and, you know, mix and match things, which I really enjoyed. And, you know, you can make a website on here for free, or if you want, you know, to not have Google flag it, which mine was doing for a little bit, you do want to get a domain name, which you do have to purchase, but it's not super expensive. And I went through GoDaddy, and I think I got for the first 2 years like my domain name for $14, so it's really not expensive, but very important to have so your website does function correctly. But yeah, and then also you might notice that I have all my social media links on here, so if someone wants to look at my social media profiles, they can just click on it. And then right to my Facebook page, as well as my Instagram, IMDb, and Twitter. Another thing that I want to point out here is notice the colors that I have on my website. So for me, I think of myself as like a very bubbly, friendly, kind of warm person, or at least that's who I like to give off when I meet new people. So I kind of wanted my website to show that to people that don't know me. So I played with some color templates, and you know, I came up with the orange and blue because blue is supposed to be very inviting, very friendly, and this light orange complements that very well because I don't want super bright colors to be too abrasive or too dark colors to be kind of like mysterious and weird, because I'm not necessarily mysterious. So I wanted to sort of showcase who I am while also making my website pop in a way that it looks different and unique from other websites. So what I want to do now is I actually want to show you a couple of examples of other websites. So like I know I've seen Lady Gaga's website at one point. Let's see if I can find it again. So here we go, ladygaga.com. So obviously accept all cookies. Okay, maybe this isn't it. Where is her page? Well, anyway, so okay, this is not very different from the website I did see from her a while ago. But notice, okay, so the colors very much pop. I remember when I first saw her website, there were very loud colors, there were a lot of loud animations. And for Lady Gaga, that makes sense because she's a very eccentric person and she's very out there and she, wants people to know that about her. So that really showcased her very well. But for me, like, I'm going to be different because obviously I'm not Lady Gaga. I think also we can look up Beyonce's website. And notice how, like, all these people have their own websites because, again, you want to showcase who you are as a performer but also as a person. And I think it's very interesting to see all these celebrity websites to see, like, okay, it's not just me that has to have a website, it's everybody. Every performer and actor has a website. But notice how, like, Beyonce, it's a lot of pictures of her and her husband, and, obviously she has, like, the whole fashion stuff going on, and she also has kind of the same colors going on as in this outfit, like the black and red and the black and white. So, there's definitely an aesthetic going. And yeah, I feel like you can, when you look at this, even if you didn't see Beyonce's face, you're like, okay, this is very Beyonce. So you want to make sure that when you do your website, obviously it has to showcase who you are and what you do, but you also want that to show just in the pictures and in the actual look of the website. Like, you don't want to have to say every 5 seconds, like, what kind of person you are. You want anyone who's looking at your website to see that when they look at your website. So, yeah, and that's all I have for you guys right now. So, again, if you want to look at examples, you could either look at my website or look at any celebrity's website and get some little tips from them. See what you like. They say in the acting world, we never say no to stealing. If you want to steal some ideas, that is perfectly fine. But I will say, too, the one last thing I will say is make sure you keep it simple. You don't have to do a whole bunch of animations or a whole bunch of colors. You don't have to make it super long. I know for me, like, at least Kevin already says that mine is too long because look at how long it takes to scroll through everything. And right now it's not even loading. So you want to make sure it's super quick, people see what they need and want to see, and that it's simple. You don't have to write a ton of stuff on here. You don't want to bore people when they look at your website. You just want them to see it and be like, okay, this person's interesting, or okay, I want to work with this person, because that's the main idea of what your website is about. So thanks, guys, and we'll get back to the video.
Well, hello again, guys. So, of course, we hope that was super, super helpful. And again, if you guys want to check out my website or any of the celebrity websites, I'm pretty sure that I sent the link to mine in there, but I'll also add it in the description box. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful. And of course, as always, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to put it in the comments, as well as, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. We're always trying to build up our channel and give you guys even more and awesome information, both entertainment-wise and business-wise. So, keep out and watch out for those.
Yeah, and make sure you hit the notification bell too.
Yes.
So that you are notified when we have a new video.
Yes, because as you've seen lately, we can be a little sporadic with our scheduling. So,
yes.
When that happens, make sure you notify yourself.
But we should be more consistent from now. So
yes, hopefully.
we should be posting Mondays at least, and then we may have a video during the week too. But
yes.
you know, you'll have to hit the notification bell to see.
Exactly.
So, cool.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Guess what we did this weekend?
We went on a shopping spree. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe it's all those like classic movies that you see that there's always like some big shopping spree like montage that happens. Oh, we went on a shopping spree this weekend. My first like real shopping spree where I actually got to like, you know, buy stuff from multiple stores and not like, you know, going with someone where I had no money and got like one thing. Oh my god, it was amazing. How many things? Well, one. So I used all the gift cards I got from Christmas because, you know,
I was gonna say, you just tell them we went on a shopping spree, but how much did we spend?
Oh, out of pocket, I spent like $26.
Yeah.
And I got 14 items.
We got, well, like
from four different stores.
Yeah, 4 bags worth of stuff.
Yeah. See, you know, that's shopping smart, you know?
That's
but
right.
yeah, I had a bunch of gift cards from Christmas, and I was like, you know, if we're moving, it doesn't make sense to buy a bunch of stuff before we move to have to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I saved it for now. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I got this new shirt from Aeropostale. I had to look at the bag over there because I forgot, and I got 2 more shirts, and I got some nice jeans from Forever 21, which I can't show you because I'm not that tall. Kevin also got some new pants from there. You got, what, 2 pairs of pants?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 pairs of pants, and that was it for me.
Yeah.
But,
I tried to get him to do more shopping with me, but he didn't want to, so I was like, whatever.
Nah.
But yeah, I got a dress, I got a new jacket, I got a new pair of heels, I got some leggings, I got some stuff from Victoria's Secret. I don't have to say what it is because you all know what kind of store it is. That's just a little too TMI. But yeah, so we got a bunch of stuff, and then of course, anyone who knows me very well and has gone shopping with me knows I like to go to like the prom dress section and try on a bunch of like really fancy dresses. Yeah, I tortured Kevin a little bit with that. We how many dresses did I try on? I tried on a lot.
It was at least 10 to 15, probably. Yeah. So it was one of those like montages. I even took videos where it's like,
oh my god, that'd be so
it's
funny
like,
if I made a montage out of it.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.